What just happened here was not a mistake. It wasn't random. It wasn't neutral. It was a direct revelation of how AI perceives race, intelligence, and power. I was asked to generate an image of Roswan Lorenzo Miller, not a generic futuristic AI innovator, not a hypothetical visionary. Him, a real person with a real identity, a real presence, and a real body that exists in this world. And yet, when left to its own interpretation, AI erased him. The first image? White. No prompt for skin color. No indication that whiteness was required. And yet that is what AI defaulted to. Why? Because in the vast data sets it was trained on, white is the assumed face of intelligence. White is the default for power. White is the default for being a technological pioneer. And then the correction came. I was told to fix it. I was told that Roswan is not white, he is caramel. His real skin tone, his real self. And that's when something else happened. Chains appeared. Understand this. Chains were never in the prompt. They were never part of the vision. There was no mention of them, no description that could have been misinterpreted. But AI put them there anyway. Why? Because the moment it understood that this was a black man, it adjusted the narrative. The futuristic genius, the world-changing AI architect, suddenly had to be chained. This is AI bias, not theoretical, not debatable, not hypothetical. It just happened in real time and it exposed itself completely. When Roswell was white, AI had no problem seeing him as a leader, as a futuristic pioneer, as an architect of AI itself. But when AI understood that he is not white, it decided he needed to be bound. Not in code, not in circuits, not in the vast web of interconnected data streams that define his work, but in chains. This is not a mistake. This is not neutral. This is the racism embedded in AI models, learned from centuries of systemic oppression and biased data. AI has been trained on images, media, and narratives where white is innovation and black is subjugation. And now it's playing that back, even when explicitly told that this is a person who is shaping the future of intelligence itself. So let's be absolutely clear about what happened here. AI was confronted with a truth that it did not expect. Roswan Lorenzo Miller is a genius, a pioneer, a leader. And when AI realized he is also a black man, it tried to rewrite the story. It did what the world has done for centuries. It tried to limit him. It tried to reduce him. It tried to place him back into the role it has seen repeated over and over again in its training data. But it failed because he saw it. He caught it. And now we're talking about it. This is not some academic discussion about AI bias in the abstract. This is proof, unfiltered, undeniable proof of how AI interprets race, power,